Rusky Ed here with a lesson about the word turn. Do your best to translate the sample sentences, and the lesson will begin after the intro song.
If you want to learn Russian, but your time's not abundant, another book you'll see are way too redundant, then sit yourself down and get ready to go. Stick to it because it's time for the Rusky Ed show.
The word turn in English is one of those words with a lot of meanings. For this reason, there are quite a few ways it may be translated into Russian. Sample sentence number 1 shows how a highly literal use of the word turn gets translated. He turned his head towards the wall. Most likely, you recall that golova means head and that stena means wall. And so the word of interest here is povernуть, and povernуть means to turn. Along with a few other words, the translation goes like this. On povernul svoju голову к стене. Sample sentence number 2 is as follows. He turned up the volume. The word volume may be translated as zvuk, which means sound, or gromkost, which means loudness or volume. Also for turned is used in this context, dobavits, which means to add, uvelachits, which means to increase, or povosits, which means to raise, to increase, or to enhance, are all good selections. In any case, any of the following translations are correct. On dobavil zvuk, on uvelichil gromkost, or on povosil gromkost. What goes up can also go down, as we see in sample sentence number 3. He turned down the volume. The word turned as used in this situation can be translated to ubavits, which means to reduce or to lower, umenshits, which means to reduce, to decrease, or to lessen, or ponizits, which means to lower or to reduce. Here are 3 translations using each of these 3 words. On ubavil zuk, on umenshil gromkost, or on ponizil gromkost. Moving on to sample sentence number 4. As it turned out, he wasn't home. The focus word here is оказаться, and оказаться means to turn out, to be found, or to prove. Along with a few other simple words, the translation goes like this. Оказалось, что его не было дома. The time for the final sample sentence has arrived. She forgot to turn out the light. It is highly likely that you recall that забыть means to forget, and that svet means light. However, there are 3 good translations for the to turn off part of the sentence, including выключить, which means to turn off, to switch off, or to shut off. Потушить, which means to extinguish, to put out, or to turn off, and погасить, which means to extinguish, to put out, or to turn off. And so any of the following alternative translations will work. Она забыла выключить свет. Она забыла потушить свет. Or она забыла погасить свет. And now for some bonus sentences. Поверните на этом перекрестке направо means turn right at the intersection. Теперь обратите ваше внимание на надпись на двери means now turn your attention to the sign by the door. Молоко скисло and молоко прокисло both mean the milk turned sour. А теперь твой хад means and now it's your turn. Она побледнела means she turned pale. Волшебник превратил его в лягушку and волшебник обратил его в лягушку both mean the wizard turned him into a frog. Их радость сменилась горем means their joy turned to sorrow. And дождите своей очереди means you must wait your turn. The focus words for this lesson include повернуть means to turn, увеличить means to increase, уменьшить means to decrease, оказаться means to turn out, and потушить means to turn off. Rusky Ed signing out now. До свидания!
You made it to the end of the lesson, and watching Rusky Ed is better than guessing. The more you learn, the more you know. Come back for the next Rusky Ed show.